Hey folks, this is Decoherent, and welcome to Alan Wake 2. Once again, I continue my sworn oath to bring you the best in last year's game. So, recently we played through the remake of Alan Wake, and we had a pretty good time. And I do know that Alan Wake and Control are in the same universe, I guess? Anyway, long-term viewers might remember that Control is one of my favorite games of all time, and there's definitely some bleed-in from Alan Wake into Control. But apparently now the FBC is going to be around a bit more. As always, this is a blind play because I am really good at avoiding learning anything. So yeah, why don't I just stop talking and we go ahead and jump right in. Alright, new game, I'm playing normal, because that's the best I can do.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Ugh.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Okay. Well, that definitely sets our mood for us. Where the hell are we? No island. I suppose we're safe then. Okay. I've got some shorts. The graphics in this game are really heavy, and so is dark and light, so I will do my best to keep those under control, I promise.
Please. Can you hear me?
Come on, Ed. We should go.
No, wait. Help. Help now.
Where'd he gone?
But really, I just want a flashlight, to be honest. Whoa. Please stop whispering at me. Whoa! Nice reaction there, Deco. Ah! The fuck? What the fuck? don't want to go that way, obviously. Okay, I don't like that either. Oh! I'm out of here. I don't have any weapons of any kind. None whatsoever, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I can just run past him? Or he'll just fuck right off and disappear. I'm okay with that too. Nope, not looking. Nope, I know who you are. Please have some lights. No lights. But there's flashlights over here. Hey! Oh no! Okay. Someone shot one of them, and I'm okay with that. Oh! Not me! Oh, shit!
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm coming. What the fuck? Shit. Take company. Let's go.
I would really like having my heart back. Wow.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Using your phone while driving.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Okay, that's not weird.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Don't go anywhere near the lake?
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Ugh.
Time
Pretty.
to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear?
Probably.
I'll check out that map.
Ah. Invitation.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Right. Cauldron Lake.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Quit. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Hello.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Oh.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Okay, that's odd.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's
Okay.
been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
Dude.
They got it, Thornton.
Alright. Well, this should be exciting. Alright.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Nice. Dude, be cool. Ah, this guy, man. I tell ya.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Okay.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Right?
Real funny, Anderson.
What do we got? Chaos at Cauldron Lake. A rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday. An idyllic evening of barbecuing and late-night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and disruption at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows, the next we heard screaming coming from up at the cabins. We don't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. That's a very good idea. Another eyewitness, who preferred to remain anonymous, said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off and this psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. I don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from the rental cabins, who chose to remain anonymous, wanted to remind customers, "If you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins this summer, please get in touch with us, as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you rented with us." The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their company's brochures and on the website, which is real nice, state of the art. My nephew made it, and he's a real computer whiz. Okay. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Little Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Was she playing soccer? Tennis? No, in this brave new world that we live in, her family was cheering her on as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighway. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which the players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. Information superhighway. Does a hike a day keep depression away? It might be bright sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right, in the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not. But for all of you thinking, there's got to be a better way, well, here's good news. Hiking has been proven incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health, so get on out there and do it. Just don't forget a flashlight in case it gets dark. And an axe, because there's a guy out here with an axe. I think he forgot to mention the axe. Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog Coffee Bean. C.E., as his owner refers to him, had been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid she would never see her best friend again. "When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears," she said. "I must have asked, 'Am I dreaming?' at least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. "It's rare you get to give these kinds of calls, and I feel real grateful to have had that opportunity. What with all the predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found their dogs dead, their cats eaten, you know. So it felt real good to give someone some good news, even if Coffee Bean is in kind of rough shape. That fur will grow back, I'm sure, but, well, that's probably all I should say about that." I found no reassurance in that whatsoever. None. Hope it wasn't us marauding. I don't feel like marauding. Maybe I am. Starting fires? Prohibited. Do not feed the wildlife. Leave no trace. Right. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time screwing around with visual options as we go. This thing is just...
Stairs are out.
Yeah.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
And down we go. Hello. Mirror Peak. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is none other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Inverted glory. Yeah, that's definitely kind of controlled adjacent with the pyramids.
Fucking nature.
What?
Gives me a headache.
Oh,
There's too much sky.
I don't know. Seems okay to me. Dude, you're like sprinting right past all things that could be like stuff. There could be anything up here.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Cool. Okay, I wasn't in charge of that. That is very odd. Okay. I like waterfalls. I think there's a waterfall there somewhere. Probably. Mortar falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. Okay. Guess you can kinda see it. Yep, that's water, alright. Okay. It's a good thing we saw that. Yep. Stay on the trails, people. Take only pictures, leave only footprints, except don't leave any footprints.
Peace, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
You're
Only thing
weird.
around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Okay, wait, hold on one sec. What's going on over here, my friend? Also, you're creepy, and I'm tired of talking to you. And there's a phone booth. Oh, okay, I hear.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
No, let's go find him. Wait, this is the general store? Yep. Welcome to the general store. Hi?
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved.
Mm-hmm.
The body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Okay.
So, FBI, huh?
Eh.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
No.
Got the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Ah.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
What's over here? What are these tags marking the footprints? cooler. That's kinda neat. Well, the footprints look like they led this way.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
The gate says, nope. Oh. Yeah, not so much.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
That was weird. You felt a lot like talking to the board.
Research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential. Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right?
Alright, that's him. Train Joker.
Average Joe.
Anderson!
Hello.
Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused? Follow the steps. Wash hands. Take chicken out of fridge. Take a nap. Oh. Okay, let's try to keep our eyes out for symbols. I guess. We've already seen the creepy twig sculpture. So that's one. Oh, I wish I could carry this hatchet around. Nice grill. Yep. Double triangles. Oh, here they're switched the other way. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, and now there's two facing away. Okay, hold on. First we're going to read this, then we're going to go look. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in the big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. First drawing is the water line, the real caldera from the volcano, and some lava. Okay, and the second is water line, engineered, structured, and strange machines. Okay.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Oh. Huh.
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
Ah!
You remind me of a dream I had.
Are you really touching the dead deer head? Right. Yeah, so these are all the symbols we're finding around here. that we'll be using to pop this thing open. I'm gonna have to think about that. Odd. Very odd. Anything else around here I should know about? Doesn't look like it. That was worth the side trip, right? And I'm definitely going to figure out what that damn lock is. I'm not leaving without it.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Yeah, well, kinda. Maybe. Yes. I admit, I did. Let's go take a look in the general store here, can we? I mean, it's kind of an obvious spot.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Feeling a little stupid right now, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hello. Hope I'm in good shape, or else that was a one-way jump. So is this the pathway that I, as the dead guy, followed up? I think it is. Unless I'm unusually stupid. Which is possible. I'd love to be able to go all the way down to the lake. Oh. Huh. Hello? Take a nap. Oh, you know what? That's telling the order of the clues based on, like, where I start finding things here. UFOs and You, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 after I'd finished my omelet on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and drove down, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the right combination to have it all align to make it happen. Terrified it would. I didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but relieved. Well, we certainly do know a lot about octahedrons.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Do you like Knitting Hero? I made it just for you. Oh. Thanks. Well, at least I've got that nailed down. Oh, this is all stuff that was up in the cabin. Let's head back up there because it'll be right inside by the house. I see how this works. Hopefully. Okay, I need this up again because I forgot. Alright. So, first up, wash hands. That'll be our first glyph here. You could wash your hands here.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Alright, does that count as washing hands? I think it does. Okay, here, let me... You guys have the benefit of, like, seeing this afterwards. Okay, chicken out of the fridge next. Okay, so the fridge is this one. And take a nap. And that was the sideways ones. Okay. Let's go see if I'm any good at this game. I jest. I'm not. Okay, so... one is... this one. Two is overlapping top to bottom. That, I think. And the third is the two facing outward. Oh! There it is! And what have we here? Oh, guns. Thank God for guns. And ammo and other stuff like that. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Well, I'm going with I'm one of the trees now, so there's that and you can't stop me. Well, actually you probably could. Okay, cool. I'm glad I got that open.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Hi. Found some cool stuff. I just wish I knew what I was looking for.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano.
True.
I mean, my daughter.
Okay, well, good chat.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Oh, hello. Okay, map is nice.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
No, definitely not. Okay. Weapon upgrade. I don't think I have any money or anything. Sorry. I never really understood the mental palace type of technique. Yeah, you and this creepy deer.
11 remaining.
What? $11 remaining what?
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Well.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
It didn't sound like he wanted to. Like that wasn't part of the plan. Okay, let's think about this a little bit here. There we go. Okay, so this is consistent with previous murders.
Huh.
Ah, bruising indicates victim was alive when restrained. Matches the other cases, yep. The heart thing though, that's weird. Aha.
Removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
And apparently 11 remain. The victim and the killers. Okay. There's something over here I hadn't looked at yet.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. I have one that says number 10 Mom, and I think it's great. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table.
Mm-hmm.
The victim died here.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be rude.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Well, they were definitely distracted by somebody. Hello.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
That is a little strange.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Oh, I
Was
wish
it
I
for a
had...
camera?
I would love to have that camera right now. So what can we draw here from this? So we've got our, let's see here, blood splatter on the table. So he's the victim somehow.
That's it.
Ah, so the killer's lots of activity. It's unlikely they were working alone. Yeah.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display?
No, he was definitely killed here.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago.
Ooh.
I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Thank you. Okay, somebody new.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
But it doesn't want to be forgotten.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
No. Okay, so we have a deduction. So, Casey went off the deep end. Aha. I trust Casey's read on people. Sounds like our victim wasn't mentally stable. See, he's got to be connected.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the
Yeah.
party.
Spontaneous or premeditated? Oh no, this was definitely premeditated. Stalking up the spot. Having a cold one while they waited for their victim?
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Missing person, ritual murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click.
Hmm.
Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Too bad you didn't have the clicker.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
He?
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
That's, yes, definitely strange. Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now, after 13 years? Where's he been?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Okay. See ya. Good luck with the heart, you know, and all that.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
When the lake finally decided to let him out.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
They do.
Gives
That's
me
not
the
even a big one.
creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
A little.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she wasn't a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact vengeance on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Huh. Well, you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and take a break here. This is pretty crazy. It's a good thing that I'm not actually an FBI agent, or else people would stay missing forever. And so, on that positive note, thanks for watching. See you next time.